everyone, Rich Sterling here with Just Ask the Insurance Guy, here to answer all the questions you may have about your health insurance. So the episode today, we're going to go over your network choices. Now, this is a really important part of your process whenever you're choosing or selecting a plan, as the right network can mean the difference between you paying a little bit or a lot of money, depending on how big of an event may happen to you. So rather than going into a ton of details about each individual type of network that's out there, what I'd like to do is just cover the main three plans that are going to be available to you. The first one being a PPO, second one being an HMO, and the third one being a PPO. Now, the first one, number one choice, is going to be your PPO option. PPO stands for Preferred Provider Organization. Now, the one great part about a PPO plan is that most of those networks are going to be nationwide. So chances are, if something happens to you somewhere around the country, you're going to be able to find an in-network facility or provider to be able to work with. You're also going to not have to have a referral to go see a specialist. You can just go. It's awesome. You have a dermatologist visit or something like that. You don't have to have a referral. You just make your appointment and you go see your dermatologist. It's awesome. The other thing is they also have really great negotiated rates. So that's why your number one choice, again, is going to be your PPO. Now, number 12 on the list is going to be your HMO. Now, HMOs are going to be a little bit more affordable than a PPO, and the reason being is that their networks are going to be smaller. So, for instance, there are certain carriers out there right now with their HMOs that are actually going to be even limited within your state. But most of the HMO plans out there, you're going to have in-network coverage within your state, but if you cross the state lines, unless it's a life-threatening emergency, you're out of network and you will not get benefits there. So that's a really important thing to consider, especially if your job involves any type of travel or if you family travels to anywhere out of state pretty often. Having a PPO is definitely going to be a much better option there. The other challenge with an HMO plan is that you have a gatekeeper. You don't get to choose that gatekeeper unless he's already in network. You're going to be assigned your primary care physician who has to refer you to any specialist visits. So if you did need to see a dermatologist or a gastro or something like that, you actually have to go through your primary care first, who's then going to refer you to that specialist that you might need to see. So you're not only paying for 2 doctor visits, whether it be a copay, or you'd also be paying towards your deductible on most of those plans as well. The other challenge is with your EPO plans. Now, your EPO, I usually like to say put a W where the P is and say extremely worse off. I hate to kind of joke about it, but the reality is for instance, there's one EPO plan that's available here in Texas on the individual market, and that EPO, out of the 270 plus counties in the entire state of Texas, only 14% of them are going to be in network. So what I like to say is you take your kid here up to Amarillo and they have a slip and fall and they break their ankle, you're going to be driving all the way back to the Dallas-Fort Worth area just so you can get in-network treatment there. So it's a really, really narrow network. Main thing, guys, ask questions, do your research. If you have any other questions about plans, types of networks, if your doctor's in network, anything like that, please visit my website, justasktheinsuranceguy.info. I'm here to answer any questions you may have and see what I can do to help out. Again, Rich Sterling, Just Ask the Insurance Guy. Have a great day.